Hello everyone, HACKERREICHANNEL here. I just got my computer in from Ironside Computers. Made it to Korea safe and undamaged, which is great. They did an excellent job of packaging it, and they kept the internals very secure in there, so nothing fell out. It was overall a great experience receiving it. Now, I'm going to spend this video, I'm just going to talk about Ironside as a whole. Their workmanship, craftsmanship, and the product that they produce. But quickly, I will go over what the system has. It is a NZXT Phantom 410 case, white, mid-tower, because they don't ship full towers to Korea. I have my Gamertag put on the side there. Memory, I'm running a 120 gig SSD as a boot drive and a 2 terabyte as a internal storage system. I also have an external 2 terabyte attached to it. Now, we're running lots of fans, blue LED fans, and to control those fans I do have a fan controller which shows the temperatures inside the case, on the graphics cards, on the processor. So that works out really nice for cooling. Also, we're running the Ironside's Iron Tundra 2 cooling system, which I recommend to anybody buying a computer from them, because look at how beefy those hoses are, and it's a 240mm radiator up there, so it'll keep anything cool. I think my processor has never seen, gaming otherwise, never seen over 34 degrees Celsius, never over that. So it will keep your whatever it's connected to really cold. So let's get into the extra features here, or the main meat of it, as I should say. So we're running a ASUS P9X79 Deluxe motherboard. I originally went for the Pro. They upgraded me to the Deluxe. Thank you, Ironside, for that. Powering that unit is a Core i7 4930K overclocked professionally by Ironside to 4.3 gigahertz. It also has overclock protection, so if anything happens I'll get a new processor. Next to that, we're running 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance, so we got lots of RAM to spare, especially for video editing. No, when you see the front there, yes, I do have a optical drive. I think everybody should have an optical drive because there's just some things you can't download and some things on disk you need. I opted for the 3D Blu-ray because I have lots of 3D Blu-rays, and I like to watch them on my TV every now and again, so I do have it hooked up to the Sony PlayStation monitor, so it does do 3D, perfect. We're running two 780 Ti's. Now these are the Zotac Amp editions, so they're running in SLI right now, with the Zotac cooling system on there, which it does a fair job, but I will be water cooling it soon, splicing into that big tube right there. So putting the blocks, cutting the tube, draining, connecting to the block, refilling, and it should keep everything nice and cool up in there. Now powering this unit is a Corsair M1000, a 1000 watt power supply with an 80 plus gold certification. What does that mean? That means it's a pretty beefy power supply, and it will power my 3-way SLI once my third graphics card gets in, which is very good. Now I am running Windows 7 Professional 64-bit, so it will handle my RAM. That's about it for the system. Now I'm going to talk about the build quality. It's put together very nicely. They do take out all that stuff. Like if you buy a computer from Dell, it's full of all this extra additive stuff like adwares and fans and all this other crap that Dell puts in their computers and other computer companies do. So it's free of all that stuff. As you can see, it's free. They did add the Firestorm in there, which is a Zotac's little overclocking and monitoring tool for the graphics card, so I can overclock these graphics cards myself just using that tool right there, which is really nice. It lets you monitor it, but like I said, with higher power you need better cooling, so we are going to benchmark the graphics cards right now. Now this is set at, everything's at max right now. The cards had time to cool, they got down to 36 degrees Celsius, and I put everything on max. This has anti-aliasing at 2 times. I didn't go too high with that one. Tensillation is at whatever the normal setting is in there 2 times. At the end of the benchmark, it'll give you a full thing. Also, check the description for the full list of everything that came with this system. So, now on to the price point. Now, this whole thing costs around $4,500. Do I think it was worth it? Yes, I do, because it's real nice. I was comparing it, you know, between different companies. I was picking between Origin PC and then Alienware. But the customization in Alienware isn't so high, and I wanted a 2 or 3 graphics card solution, and I wanted the best graphics cards you could buy out there. So when I was looking at Alienware, I was looking at their cooling system, and it just the options the Alienware offers isn't enough, and the upgradability isn't there. So I had to pick between Origin and Ironside. Ironside was the cheaper one, but it gave you more options, and it still used the same high quality parts. So that's the benchmark there. We hit 199 frames average. I think the highest frame was like 320. The highest frame in that, and the lowest frame was probably like 60 or something. If you want to play it back, that's fine. The second video, the graphics cards had already ran for about 30 minutes, so they were hot already, and I maxed everything out again. But at this time I put tensillation up there like 4 times and anti-aliasing by 6, just to push the boundaries of the graphics cards. And I did overclock them from 900 to 1100. So you should see it'll be a lower frame per second average in this, but it's still high to be pushing this kind of stuff. As you'll see, like in my opening video, I have a DayZ clip and another, you know, Kerbal Space Knots clip. You can see the frames per second in the corner. That's actual my gameplay on this system, overclocked, how it is now, playing those games on max, everything max, anti-aliasing, all that shit max. So since I got this computer now, stay tuned for more computer games. I'm gonna be doing more computer building, gaming. So stay tuned to this channel. We're gonna be doing a lot more stuff with it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see these specs, go into the comments, into the description, and the specs will be there. And stay tuned for my next video, how to put a terabyte hard drive in a PS4. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.